Alright guys, welcome back again to more Trails through Daybreak. After an arduous battle between the Prince and Najee that we had once again, we also had to deal with another new character by the name of Gerard Dantes, who is apparently going to be another arch nemesis of ours down the line. But either way, we're going to be enjoying a new chapter to come, so if anything else, hope you all continue to be entertained and yeah, join me on the next one. So yeah. Here we go. Thank you again. Let's get started.
Judith Lanster appears to be taking the loss of the Leon d'Or very seriously. She has now sworn to win against Nina Fenley next year in both festivals after acknowledging the younger actress as her true equal. Between that and Salvatore Gotti already teasing his next work, I'd venture to say the future has quite a lot in store for us. Next, the Quincy Company recently released a new addition to its lineup.
Man, I don't know how they can be so carefree after all the shit that went down. Especially Director Deviant. Takes a weird pair of balls to only think about how to make a movie out of it.
He's resilient, all right. The kind of man who always finds something on the floor every time he's knocked down. The news isn't saying much about the drugs or organized crime, though. Not that I'm especially surprised about that.
Yeah, that'd just put people on edge. Guessing it's probably Renee's people and the Principality hushing things up.
I was worried the Prince and Najee would be out for a while, so it's good they recovered right away. Zara and Shahina were able to pay off their debts, too.
Yeah, doubt those loan sharks were expecting to get it all back in one go.
Thank you for everything. If it weren't for you all, who knows where I'd be right now. Arusha must be really looking out for me.
Hey, come on. Don't sell yourself too short, yeah? You did all the hard work. We just offered a little moral support, that's all.
But still. I wish we had more time to hang out. One of these days, you'll have to teach me some of your moves, okay?
Sure, sounds like a plan. I promise to pay you back for everything you've done. See you guys later!
They were both such lovely people. I'm so glad we got to meet them. It sounds like the future is looking bright for them too, if they have such a big show confirmed already.
Yeah, not everyone gets to collaborate with a group like Crossbell's Arkansas right out the door. They've got to be feeling some pressure, jumping into the big leagues so quickly. But they're up for it, I'm sure.
You've always had a ton of suspicious criminal contacts, but now you're drowning in public superstars too. Top actresses, big league directors, promising dancers. Bet you must be feeling like you've struck gold. What with all these famous chicks all over you lately?
What do you mean?
Well, Van?
Why'd you always gotta go right for my jugular? I was fine with this staying a quiet one-man operation, you know? Now all of a sudden I've got a load of employees, and both the CID and Elsheim Royals have their eyes on me. What a pain.
I think you're mostly to blame for that, though.
Mostly? It's all his fault.
I thought you made a positive impression on the prince, though. He seemed to really like you.
I have no excuse for my earlier lapse. Words cannot express how grateful I am you were able to contain the situation for me.
That was quite the ride we ended up on, indeed. But, all things considered, this has been a fruitful experience in several ways. As promised, I threw in a bonus on top of your base reward, so you have something extra to look forward to. It will arrive separately.
Appreciate it, Your Highness. I'll be on the lookout for it.
All that being said, this has certainly been a colorful little adventure, hasn't it? And I don't just mean with Armada and the Genesis. You're an intriguing fellow yourself, Van. I understand what Marduk sees in Arkwright Solutions now. You can most certainly count on my continued support.
Yeah, I wouldn't call that liking. He was putting me on his radar. Granted, if he wants to give me some fat bonuses, who am I to say no?
It's definitely over 70% his fault.
70. Try 120.
Still, nothing good comes from biting off more than you can chew. Better to keep this operation focused. Besides, why do you have to bring Marduk's name up? They've got nothing to do with us now. Reset helping out was just a one-time thing. Now I'm back to being just a regular old tester.
Huh?
What's with all the confusion?
Well,
Yo, Agnes, you keeping stuff from him again?
I didn't mean to. I really only intended that with you. Excuse me.
Huh, guess we got another client. I'll be right there. Funny. I must be seeing things.
Hello there. It's good to see you all again. Even if it's been less than a week since we last met.
Talk about a stickler for time. Not even a minute late.
I trust you didn't get lost on the way here?
Not at all. I've known where Mr. Arkwright lives for quite some time. I look forward to working with you all.
What? Now just one damn minute. What's this all?
After the events of the other day, Marduk HQ undertook a thorough investigation and risk assessment of the situation. The possibility was raised that, on this exceptional occasion, the continued presence of an on-site concierge may be warranted. As a result, my subsequent internal application to be assigned directly to Arkwright Solutions long-term was granted. And so, here I am.
Is this gonna be the parent from moving forward? Like every time I complete a chapter, I get a new party member? The guy just wants to work on his own, man.
It sounds like she'll be able to help out with a lot, including Mare, while keeping the details secret from Marduk HQ. Plus, she can teach us more about shards and do a whole bunch of other useful stuff for us.
Yeah, there was something about having us try out some cutting-edge Orbital Net service, too.
That's right. I would greatly benefit from the wider pool of testers, rather than just Mr. Arkwright alone. Of course, I will take care to ensure the terms of your contracts are fair and beneficial to you all.
I don't think any of us are worried on that count, as long as you're involved.
Oh, and I have, of course, already signed a lease for one of the rooms on the 3rd floor and deposited my belongings there.
Of course you did.
I believe you are behind on temporary employment tax paperwork and insurance applications for everyone here. I would be happy to help with those matters and more besides. So please, let me know if I can be of service.
Oh, we couldn't possibly leave everything to you. I'll do all I can to handle my fair share, too. Ooh, but first, you should give me a crash course on how to use those shard footholds.
Yeah! Can you people stop making decisions without me?
This is ridiculous! You've had more than enough time. Why are the calculations still not done?
But Professor, it's impossible to be any more precise with our current equipment.
Not even the most cutting-edge engineering science or orbital science will allow for...
I will not be told what is or isn't possible by assistance! We knew about an inevitable lack of precision going into this!
His title is definitely in character with this particular person, oppressive man.
The theory is complete. Now do your job and find a way to realize it! It's as simple as that.
What was that? Glitch?
You are working in the finest laboratory in all of Calvert, and it is high time that you started thinking like it. Whatever. I'll be back to hear your results in the morning. Just get to making progress!
Not another all-nighter.
I didn't think losing to Professor Cronkite would push him this far off the deep end.
Isn't that Tio's voice?
I don't disagree, but complaining isn't gonna get us anywhere. All we can do is get back to work.
I wonder who this new character is.
This wasn't what we agreed! You both gave me your word that you would stay on until the Zypha standard was ready for the general population!
Oh, sorry. But my main research really needs my attention right now. I've covered all the tasks I was specifically left with, though.
As have I. Now it's time I devoted myself to that other project. Unless you would be willing to take responsibility were a problem to arise due to my lack of attention.
You know I can't do that.
Then it seems we've nothing else to discuss.
I really am sorry about this.
They don't sound like they are.
I need to keep making improvements to that other thing I was given, too.
Ugh, why must the professor's students all be like this? Not to mention the woman herself. If she hadn't just up and left Basel in the first place, this wouldn't be an issue. Meanwhile, Professor Callahan's obsessed with his research into Adios knows what. What? Etwas and Red Star are threatening patent litigation? Then have their legal representative take care of it. Uldra and ZCF have a partnership now? Is this through that tech union? What are the details? Project AF's been leaked, but we had an agreement with Tyrell. It's already time for those educational visitations. Ugh, I don't have the time for this. Why can't problems ever come one at a time? I can't deal with all of this. Wait a second. I may have just worked out the perfect card to play. She left another student back here, didn't she? As I recall, he's become obsessed with that old facility.
I knew it! This is the best time of the day to see the Great Shadar Triangle. I just wish there was a little less cloud cover. By the looks of it, their conjunction will be about 10 months from now, so that should do it for my homework. I just hope she'll be back before then.
Who will be back?
Oh, don't mind me, it's nothing.
They said, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. How could I not be when I've got the two of you? And I'm not a child anymore. I can keep things safe in Gran's absence.
Adios above. You're too young to always be so serious. Hey there. How's it going so far?
I assume you mean with the new lens? I couldn't try it out fast enough.
He looks like Sun Wukong.
It's accurate to 0.03 microarch. The engineers of the artisanal district really are second to none.
Wasn't gonna settle for less than perfect on one of the professor's homework assignments. But I was really asking about you. You sure you're not working yourself too hard lately?
I'm fine. Honestly, I am. But thank you for always caring about me. It means a lot, especially since I'm sure you already have your hands full with work from above as it is.
Oh, I won't hear a word of that. You just leave worrying about that kind of stuff to me. Everyone's got their role to play in the world, whether it's as a researcher or as an engineer. And we wouldn't be fit to call ourselves artisans of Basel if we weren't willing to come help the professor's favorite student.
Well, thank you very much then. Oh, excuse me. Mr. Townsend, what could the CEO want with someone like me? What? Hold on a second. What do you... But this is the professor's... I'm on my way.
Ugh. What nasty crap is Townsend up to this time?
Roughly 100 years ago, the Calvardian monarchy was approaching its breaking point. Outside of Calvard, the vast empire in East Zemuria had fallen, and the empire had annexed Crossbell for the upteenth time. Meanwhile at home, citizens were starving, and the aristocracy ruled with an iron fist, ignoring people's suffering. This led to a group of unlikely heroes standing up to fight against injustice, led by Sheena Dirk, a firebrand student. At the time, few were willing to lend an ear to the seeming pipe dream of democratic revolution that she spoke of. But in due course, it began to resonate with the young in particular, and before long, she found herself leading a popular movement. The elites at the time fought hard to keep her movement at bay, causing many to lose their lives, and for Sheena herself to be locked away. But they could not stop the movement from becoming a revolutionary army with Dirk as its symbol. It was this army that toppled the kingdom. Even then, she still had the betrayal of her friend, Auguste the philosopher, and the invasion of the empire's provincial armies to contend with. But in the end, Sheena Dirk went on to become Calvard's first president and achieved a great many things during her time in power. Miss Claudel, could you give us an example of two?
Of course! Her most well-known achievements are the Calvardian Constitution, which guides us to this day, and Edith's designation as our capital. However, I think that the founding of this very academy also deserves a special mention. The opinions of a great many thinkers, including her comrade, the artist Aramis, were reflected in its creation. But even the Royal Academy in neighboring Liberal and a military academy in Erebonia, our enemies at the time, served as inspirations. Aramis was founded to be a place where people of all races, nationalities, and beliefs could come together for the benefit of all. And I believe that as a result, it is a perfect embodiment of the ideals upon which our republic was established.
Quite so. Among her accomplishments, that one is especially pivotal. Aramis became the first head of this academy, and the influence his works had on the field of art cannot be Boy, Agnes is so smart. She's so pretty too.
Talk about stiff competition, huh?
Shush! Pay attention to the lesson.
Oh, school bell. Now, as I'm sure you're aware, next week marks the beginning of your educational visitations. However, there are still a few of you who haven't chosen where they want to go. Much like the school festival in April, this is a test of what you can do independently. You'll need to book your own lodging as well, so I expect these last few submissions by the start of next week. That would be all. If you would, class representative.
Yes, sir. Stand. Bow.
I know it's out of the country, but Crossbell's a top contender for sure. Yeah, I'm dying to see Argentiel in person. I'm interested in Crossbell too, but I want to visit somewhere quintessentially Calvardian this time. Arestian looks pretty. I can't wait. Longport or Messeldom wouldn't be a bad choice either. I want to go see the ocean. I'm quite interested in Tarbad too, especially after that film festival they just held. So what's eating away at you? What do you mean? We're talking about where you want to visit, of course. Admittedly, the whole thing isn't compulsory, part of our curriculum, so any first or second year can choose not to go. But you're not seriously considering passing it up, are you? Was I that easy to read? Well, you both already know about my circumstances, and I suppose they're not worth hiding to begin with, but I still don't know whether my job will need us to go anywhere, so I'm waiting until the last minute to decide. I knew it. You do seem to take a lot of business trips for that gig, huh? They got another new face recently, though, right? That concierge maid woman? Oh! Or are you concerned she's going to get a lead on you? She is supposed to be really pretty. That's not the issue here.
Sounds like someone's having fun in here.
Oh, Ren. Oh, good afternoon.
The same to you. I'll be doing a bit of visitationing myself, incidentally, since I enrolled this year. If we end up going to the same place, I'll do what I can to help with your lodgings. By the way, I think it's fine to leave your decision until the last minute if you're that concerned about your work-school balance.
You're teasing me again, aren't you? Still, I appreciate you saying so. Well, either way, I'd way rather stick with you, Agnes. That's why you haven't picked either, right, Albert? I just don't want to rush into a decision. Where are you planning on going anyway? Crossbell like so many others?
Actually, I know a few too many people there for that to be a good choice. I visited Longport and Arasian plenty too, and Tharbad isn't quite as enticing with the festival over.
I really wonder about her sometimes. She's just one big mystery.
No, I've made my mind up to go somewhere else entirely. A city that's like no other for experiencing both Calvard's history and its innovation, filled with wisdom and technology. A place where you can see the future of the Zypha Standard, the Orbal Network, and so much more.
Oh, you mean... Whew, a couple of days passed already, huh? The 18th.
I read your report. I'm pleased to see everything seems to be going swimmingly. I foresee no major issues in you conducting your support and operational work from Edith. As such, I will leave all but emergency matters to your discretion while you're with Arkwright Solutions.
Thank you very much. I will continue to report all I can regarding the Almada matter, too, aside from the agreed exceptions.
Please do. Although I can't help but feel that much will fall under the exceptions umbrella.
I do apologize about that. However,
Oh, I didn't mean to sound critical of you. This arrangement doesn't violate the terms of our agreement in any way. I'm just sure you appreciate that we cannot allow complete free reign a la a certain society's agents.
of course, that degree of freedom would not befit a corporate setting.
Now, I am very interested in the actions of Van Arkride and his personal hollow, just as much as I anticipate perusing your own data from your time there. I'm counting on you, Ms. Twinings.
I will not disappoint you, Mr. Thorndyke. Marduk truly is an enigma, even to those in it like me. They prioritize profit above all else, but also use a perfect mixture of truth and lies to blur just how far their reach really extends. But I suppose I'm in no position to decry that. Well then, it's time I started work for today.
My guy here enjoying his moment with his car.
Oh, there you are. Someone's in a good mood today.
Hey, done with school for the day?
I sure am. Are you doing some maintenance before work? You're so dedicated.
My girl only deserves the best.
Oh yeah, your core used cars to get around too, right? Your pop's a car buff at all? I don't know if I'd say that. He drives a Leno, that I know. Oh, but he's pretty picky about his tires and shock absorbers, whatever those are. I bet, if you're driving across mountains and deserts all the time, you need only the best. You have no idea how much work I had to put into tuning her up so we'd have a smooth ride over the sand dunes in Tharbad. Really? I would never have guessed she did anything special. Ugh, okay. Let me give you a primer. So the most important tweaking you can do is the suspension, right? And... what's that over there? Yeah, that. It came from Elsheim this morning. It's a present from the Crown Prince. That's right.
I threw in a bonus on top of your base reward, so you have something extra to look forward to. It will arrive separately.
It's a custom part made with the top quality materials, and I mean top quality. Being successor to the throne means real money to burn. Kind of pisses me off that he's conveniently sent it just as it was starting to get a little too snug for everyone to fit in. Is it something designed to add more seats at the back of the car then? Huh? How'd you guess? I think I've told you this before, but I've got a brother who left our corps and set out on his own. When he came back to the village for a brief visit last year, he had something like that attached to his car too. Though it's possible he's got a different car now. Gotcha. He's probably riding the same one if I had to guess. You think so? Maybe you're right.
I thought I might find you here, Van. And hello, Fairy. And yes!
You always get here 10 minutes early. I don't mind you being a little more lax, you know.
I'm sure you don't, but it's a hard habit to break once you've started.
Guess that means I can hit the hay a while longer then.
You should try taking a page or two out of her book, Mr. Serial Nightcrawler.
Hey, what I do in my free time's my business, Chief.
You do know it's almost noon.
Yeah, almost noon.
I'm glad to see everyone gathered.
Now get some grub and get out of here before the lunch rush hits.
Get out of here.
I like that little girl.
Thanks a bunch. Let's go eat, guys.
Sure thing. Man, any more people and we won't know where else to put them.
Maybe, but I think it's nice.
The group had an early lunch at Montmartre. Once done, they gathered in the office to plan out their workload. This will be the final day of my trial period. I hope I'll be able to learn quite a bit from you all by the end of it. I'm not sure you even have anything to learn at this point. You know so much about everything here that it almost feels like we're the ones learning from you. She's already wrapped up all our pain in the ass paperwork too. You should just make her the boss and be done with it. Hell no. But it really is a big help having you here. You're not an assistant so much as a superhero. But I'm sure you've got your share of other stuff to do elsewhere, so no need to cross every T and dot every I on my account. It's not doing the crew any favors to be so dry in work either. Start making some time for yourself. Oh, but I couldn't. I know I'm not as capable as you, but I'll work hard to narrow the gap between us. So please, let me share some of the workload. Everyone needs a good work-life balance. I'm here to help too. Why, if she wants to do all the tedious shit, just let her. Especially since someone's got something else on their mind just eating away at them. Well, you just want an excuse to be lazy. Your wild combat style already makes you hard to fight with, you know? You want to take this outside, small fry? Let's do it. Oh, I like that. That comeback was quick. That's enough, you two. I would much rather all of you were able to focus on your studies and hobbies. But if you insist, I will endeavor to use some of my time for my own benefit. Glad to hear it. So, goes without saying that Rosette coming with me today, but so's Agnes. Her orbital staff has just been updated, and I want her to try out this new service I've been hearing about. Oh, that sounds good. I guess she would be a lot more suited to that than me. Pretty sure I could master it in minutes if I gave it a whirl. I don't know, might be tough for someone with a wild combat style. Anyway, I'm still gonna bring one of you or two around us out. Whoever's left will be handling the office work, shopping, stuff like that. No slacking allowed. I wouldn't dream of it. Yeah, sure. Hurry up and pick then. Alright, select one additional member to accompany Van and Agnes and Rosette. Okay, this time I have a choice between Fairy and Aaron. I've been using Aaron a lot lately. Do I want to bring Fairy with me this time? And let Aaron handle all the paperwork because he's already lazy as it is? However, I could use the muscle. You never know, right? You know what? For now, I'll let Fairy take over. Agnes' orbital staff has been updated to use more powerful subparts. Obtain the White Headpiece 2 weapon subpart for Agnes' weapon. So let's go see what this new service is all about, shall we? We use it from a special computer in your room, right, Rosette? Yes, I'll point it out to you. Then lead the way. Alright, full rain time. But before that, the usual. Alright. Alright, from my computer, right? Now, should be up here. Pop, hold on. Did I go too far? Did I go too far? Is the computer downstairs? No. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, it's here. Jeez. Alright, prepare food, listen to radio. No, it's none of these. Alright, so it's not this computer. It's the red marker, obviously.
Whoops.
Wait, nope, hang on. No, it's here. Alright, so it's upstairs. No, it's this one. Oh, my bad. Is that the new device? Yes, this is a beta version of the virtual combat simulator the Marduk company is currently testing. Virtual, huh? Sounds pretty neat. Can we really use it for combat training? Indeed, it connects to each of your Zyphas in order to facilitate it. However, please bear in mind that the simulator interfaces with the user's neurotransmitters. Damage received will be felt, so do be careful. It's impressive it can do so much. It would make things easier to actually be in a situation, even if it's just a simulation. Nuts and bolts of how it all goes, of how it all works, go way above my head, but it's gonna come in handy so we can go on top of our game. Alright, Virtual Combat Simulator. By selecting Use Virtual Combat Simulator from Rosette's computer on your office desk, you can participate in simulated battles. It's a good way to do battle against enemies you fought as the Grendel, among others. Choose release shards or retreat to end the battle. More battles will be added as you advance the story. Alright, well, I'm in no rush to do that right now. So, that can wait. I'm not really interested in doing mock battles right now. More so doing with the story. Unless it adds to, like, I don't know, like, important side stories that, or even if it adds to the story, great, you know? Otherwise, I'll do that later. For now, I want to check the bulletin board. What we got? What we got?
Let's see what we've got.
Alright, my first brigand. Bounty in the waterworks. We recently received reports of a dangerous monster in the area. The location is the Seiden district, halfway through the waterworks. Glare drone. Requesting Arkwright Solutions to handle this immediately. Alright, we got one of those. There's still a lingering scent. Gotta check the other bulletin boards. Will do. Alright, hold on a second while I, wrong one. I keep hitting that one. We'll do Station Street and Seiden, right? Okay.
Heading to the objective.
Alright, what do we have here? New religions. My father's become ensnared by suspicious new religion. I don't want to force him to quit, but I'm rather worried that I haven't heard from him. And so I ask if it's possible for you to check on his safety. I'll be waiting below the pedestrian bridge near the Orbital store. Stefan. Or Steven. The scent's still not gone. I'll check the next board. Ah, another board. Gotcha. It should be here then. I think. Seiden district. Let's find out. I want to say yes. Let's see.
Then let's head over.
Alright, there should be a freaking thingy here. Hold on. I have to go across and around. Alright. I hope this is the one with the bulletin board. I don't remember anymore. Let me go down. Let me go down, please. Wait. Oh, I don't remember. Oh, there it is. Past it. Wait, no, that makes no sense. It's over here. Alright, hold on a second. Waterworks and... Wait, what? I go here.
I'm so in
And
love
I
with
go
this
here. There it is.
place. What have we got?
A daughter in danger. Due to various reasons, I cannot reveal the details of this request here. Please forgive me. Danger is approaching my lady, and I need your help to save her. As to explain everything in person, I will be waiting beneath the overpass in Seiden District, Vrumsfeld. Uh-huh, okay. There's that. Okay, that's all the boards checked. We have 3 jobs on today's docket. Yeah, we gotta at least take care of 2 of them by the day's end. Alright then. Alright. Wait, what?
Read.
Oh, okay, I thought you had something important to say. Alright, we'll take break from that. I think we can officially check out some movies so I can get another, what do you call, brochure. Shouldn't? Yeah, here we go. I was about to say.
Let's be on our way.
Alright, let me check. Hold on, what have I seen already? No, okay, these are all... Oh, this for free time. Okay, I can do this in a bit. Hold on a second. I have 3, 2. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on a second. Boom. Movie brochures. I've seen Golden Blood, Sober Curious, The Side of Heaven. Okay, what can we watch?
Hello. Thank you for your
Let me
visit
see.
today.
Wow. Okay, Perfect Driver 2 and Midnight Memories are 2 I haven't seen yet. Let me double check
If you
though.
have a ticket, please.
Let me double check. This Side of Heaven, Sober Curious, Golden Blood. Okay, cool.
To the entrance. Hello.
Alright, let's check out Perfect Driver 2. Or, you know what? I haven't seen Perfect Driver 1. Let's go with Midnight Memories. How many tickets do you wish to buy?
Maybe on sale at the shop.
Alright then, who should I invite? We'll go with Rosette since we haven't. It's her first time joining us. Oh, we can invite more. Alright, Agnes. That's fine. Purchase.
Thank you for your visit today.
Van decided to let everyone loose so he could watch a movie during his work break. After inviting some company to tag along with him, they made their way to the theater. Three high schoolers sneak into an old mansion, looking to use it as the setting for their independent horror film. Lance is the star actor, Joshua is the cameraman, and Emily is the screenwriter. Each dutifully fulfills their role and the filming progresses without incident. However, a strange phenomenon occurs as they begin shooting the final scenes.
For real? Is it just me, or has the lighting been acting up for a bit?
Has it? I don't know. It was working fine this morning. Whoa! The lights went out.
Hey, come on! I can't see a thing! Get those lights back! Ah!
Lance? Huh? Emily? Is that you? Blood? Hey, Emily! Something happened to
Come play with me, Joshua.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting a horror film. I thought it was gonna be like a romantic not romantic comedy, but a romance one. That was very entertaining. I've never seen a horror film before this. I can understand now why someone would go out of their way to subject themselves to such fear. I imagine it becomes addicting. You seem to handle that movie like a trooper, though. Not that I expected anything else from the likes of you. Perhaps, but I certainly still felt my heart race as I was watching it. Perhaps next time I'll watch such a film, I'll do so at night. I'm sure that must add to the ambiance. Agnes, you doing okay? What do you mean? I'm perfectly fine, really. I had you there next to me the whole time. What more could I have needed to feel safe? Sure, it got my heart really pounding and blood racing, but other than that, I'm... There she is. There it is. Agnes? Agnes? Wake up, Agnes! After being carried to the doctor's office and taking a brief rest, Agnes came back to her senses and fully recovered, good as new. Hey, looks like they're selling commemorative brochures for this movie. Maybe I should pick one up as a souvenir. Having finished their break, Van and his crew resumed their work. Good. Good.
We have
Alright.
merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop.
So, hold on a second. Let me double check something here. Old Town. Let's go to the bathhouse.
Then let's head over.
And then I'll use one of the free times for one of the women. Alright, let's go. Oh, hey. That's funny.
Stepping inside?
200 Mira? Yep, let's go.
This is perfect.
This might be a little too toasty.
This guy always looks like he's in heaven every time he goes to the bats.
I feel better than ever after that. Come back anytime.
Alright, we're set. I'm good.
Hey,
Alright, let's do a quick save and then Alright, let's do one of the... not you. And there's paperwork, film festival. Oh, I got so many people to... Alright, we'll start with Rosette. Yup. Fans group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Hey, you said you wanted to talk about some office paperwork. Correct. In the course of organizing everything, I found some forms whose deadlines are quickly approaching. I thought you should be made aware of them so that they aren't submitted late. Ah, shit. Yeah, don't want to fall behind on those. Which forms are they? Actually, I went ahead and sorted them out for you already. All you have to do is fill them in. Perfect. Thanks, Rosette. Gonna take care of those right now so they're not hanging over our head. Van quickly dealt with the paperwork Rosette had provided. He packed it up and made for the Satan District Police Station. Man, I can't believe I spaced on this. I completely forgot today was the cutoff. Right, this whole customization form thing. They just rolled that out if I recall. Correct, the government is inspecting customized automobiles to ensure they're not hazardous to public safety. Failing to submit this form will void your tax exemption and other credits. Your car will effectively be illegal. Smaller customization can use a separate form from this one. Yeah, this one's probably their way of preparing for like engine swaps and lift kits and shit. I got the paperwork a while ago, but I kept putting it off. Looked like a pain in the ass. You really saved my bacon getting this stuff sorted for me. Of course, these clerical affairs are my forte. Shall we get this dealt with then? Ah, crap. Huh, fancy meeting you here. Ain't 'cause I wanna be here, trust me. Oh, finally decided to come clean, huh? About damn time. Come clean for what, jackass? I'm just here to turn in some papers for my truck mods. Huh, I saw that young lady with you in Tharbad. Thank you for your help back then. My name is Rosette Twinings. I'm a concierge for the Marduk Company. I'm currently assisting Mr. Arkwright on official business. Official? How do you keep fumbling your way into a harem, dick? Marduk, huh? Hey, you mind if I pull you aside for some questions, miss? I'll take care of the paperwork for you. Unbelievable. Ugh, thought they were never gonna let us go. You have any idea they were gonna do that to you when you got to the precinct? I didn't know they wanted to question me. I figured I might as well accompany you and get it over with there. But that's neither here nor there. Good work getting your form filled out. That's most of your paperwork done for today. Thanks. Wait, most? What's next? Oh, nothing major, just your taxes. And while we're at it, I did want to run some equipment maintenance and office use supplies by you. Man, I almost feel bad putting you to work this hard after you just joined. Almost. Let's go ahead and tackle all that while we're at it. Perfect. Our next destination is Station Street then. Van accompanied Rosette as they navigated their busy work for the day. After a round of shopping on Station Street, they took a little break at a nearby cafe. Thanks for all your hard work, Rosette. You got through all that desk work that was piling up like it was nothing. I feel kind of bad for forcing you to do all the tedious jobs, though. Please think nothing of it. I'm always happy to be of service. I'm nothing if not pleased to have been able to be of assistance in your office. We'd never been able to interact through anything other than a screen beforehand. now I get to go out shopping and have a nice chat with you physically here. Weird way of putting it, but I see where you're coming from. Here's the coffee that you ordered. Oh, speaking of orders, I wasn't aware prior to me coming here and accompanying you on your travels just how bad your sweet tooth is. Just want to make it clear that sweets aren't the only reason we've been going on so many business trips lately. More of a bonus, yeah. It'd be rude going somewhere and not sampling the local confectionery. If you say so. And you totally didn't buy that. Whatever, let's drink. This is rather hotter than I was expecting. Holy shit, this is way too hot. Did a rookie screw up or something? Though it doesn't look as hot as mine. We can't be too sure of that. Our difference in reaction should not be how you gauge it. I handle hot things better than most do. I still think it would be wise to get some milk to cool it down though. Excuse me. They called a member of the staff over and explained the situation. The staff member apologized profusely for the issue and added some milk as requested to cool the drinks down. We truly are sorry for the issue with your coffee. Here are the pancakes you ordered as well. Oh, look at that. Damn. Oh, I don't recall ordering any pancakes. Was it you who ordered them, Mr. Arkwright? If so, let me hand you a plate. Nope, it's right where it needs to be. Just think of them as a little bonus. A small thanks for all you've done for us, even in such a short time. There's more to life than just work. You should at least find the time to enjoy something sweet once in a while. Thank you very much. I wasn't expecting to get such a pleasant bonus so soon after starting work. I can see this is a workplace that values its employees after all. Well, hell yeah, Diz. Now we can compare it to whatever crazy welfare program Marduk has, but we try. It's good to have you on the team, Rosette. And it is likewise my pleasure being part of the team, Mr. Arkwright. Though, I feel awfully rude to sit and enjoy this plate of pancakes while you just sit and watch. You're the one with the sweet tooth after all. Why don't you have some too? I am kind of regretting not ordering any for myself, yeah. Alright, if you're sure, I wouldn't mind a few. Van and Rosette enjoyed the remainder of their time together before resuming their patrol.
You have my full support and then some, Mr. Arkwright.
Yeah. Let's go. Shardmaster, okay, cool.